We're lucky enough this morning to be sitting down with one of our Eyewitness News reporters, Amelia Young. And Amelia just got back from Panama reporting for one of our sister stations down there. And she's here to kind of tell us about what that experience was like and what everybody in the Panhandle is going through right now. Amelia, thanks for being with us this early in the morning.
Of course. I mean, being back, I've just been back for a few days now, and just being able to go down to Panama and see what we had been seeing here, but to see it in person was something that is kind of still undescribable. And the videos and the pictures that we brought back just don't really show everything that's actually happened down there.
Yeah, and we watched a lot of your coverage here in the Tri-State. You shared it with us as well as our sister station, WMBB, down on the Panhandle. They're going through a tough time with news coverage. But I mean, what are we not seeing? What's hard to show down there that you think we really need to know here in the Tri-State?
The hardest thing, I think, is that every person down there, and they told me this on the first day, is every person that's there has a story. And that's thousands and thousands of stories that I wish that I could tell. I wish that I had time to stay down there because everyone went through something different. I mean, there's the linemen, which you're seeing right now, that have not gotten enough sleep. There's the people that are sleeping on the ground at strangers' homes because they have nowhere to go. And everyone down there is just fighting right now just to get through and find the positivity. And that's something that we really saw down there was the amount of positive people through something so horrible, just trying to push through and just know that another day is ahead and just keep rebuilding.
What sticks with you the most as far as what you saw? I mean, is there one instance or one person you spoke with that really was the most powerful to you personally?
Yeah, it was our last day, I think, and we were trying to find someone different than what we had seen before. And we were driving around, I think it was in Parker, which is close to Mexico Beach, which was one of the hardest hit areas. And we were driving through this neighborhood, had talked to a lot of people, but I mean, they were all facing so much, but it was the last house we saw, and Cameron, our photographer that was with me, I yelled, I was like, stop, 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 because there was this family sitting outside of a home, and we found this woman who had been in the Panhandle for 41 years, and she was the first person that we had actually met that said she could not stay anymore. She couldn't take it anymore, and the video they just showed, she was the one I was talking to, but that was the first person that we really saw that this took such a toll that she's, moving states, moving hundreds of miles away from what she knew. And that was probably the most powerful thing that we had seen while we were down there, just her story.
Yeah, and you guys worked really hard down there. I'm sure that sleep was hard to come by for you guys, and it was for anybody who's down there working and helping work. How did you guys, I guess what I'm trying to ask is what exactly do they have ahead of them? We know what you covered down there for just a few days, but that's going to be going on, it looks like, for months down there with hurricane damage.
For years. I mean, there was a neighborhood we were in where it used to be a canopy of trees, this beautiful neighborhood. Now it's completely wiped out. And it's never going to look the same. And people are telling us they're never going to see it in their lifetime look the same as it was anymore, which was devastating to hear. Something you've grown up with and known your whole life is just never, ever going to be the same.
Yeah, and a lot of us, and I know, Amelia, you're from the Nashville area. I'm sure you and a lot of your friends have been down to the Panhandle to vacation. So we all kind of have a close place in our heart to the Panhandle here. We held a mediathon while you were down there to raise money with the Red Cross. You guys can still do that by contacting the Red Cross here in Southwest Indiana, any Red Cross office. Amelia, thanks for giving us that look and kind of telling us what it's really been like down there.
Of course. I mean, it needs to be shared. There's so much to share from down there. People are really strong down there.
All right. Thank you, Amelia.